So the question comes up most of the time I forgot to take my medications. Well, if you have type 1 diabetes, you really have no choice. Because if you don't take your insulin at the time of meals and you don't take your long-acting insulin, your body cannot convert glucose into energy, and that puts you at risk for ketoacidosis, which is a very serious condition, and you don't want that. Now, with type 2 diabetes, you're taking pills, and all of us, me included, if I've been given pills, I tend to forget pills at times. So what's the consequences of that? Well, the consequences of that are that if we think about diabetes and we say that my blood sugars are not under control because either the rate of appearance of glucose is too high into my body or the rate of disappearance is too low, and those two are not balanced, therefore, I have to make some lifestyle changes and I have to be given certain medications. When I've made the lifestyle changes and I'm taking those medications, the numbers are great. But remember, there are a number of variables over here. The variables were you were given medications to control your blood sugars, plus you made lifestyle changes. Now, what if you decide one day I'm going to make different lifestyle changes? The medications that you have on board might either be too strong for you in those days or less strong for you in those days. Here's an example. You have decided that you used to eat ice cream every day. And you really said, my doctor's not going to be happy with me when I tell them, so I'm not going to tell my doctor that I eat ice cream every day. So you continue eating ice cream every day, and your doctor checks your blood sugars, and you check your blood sugars, and they run at a certain number. And your doctor says, okay, I'm going to give you medication for this. Now remember, the doctor doesn't know that you're eating ice cream every day. Now it turns out that you go read a book and you learn about diabetes and you learn about the consequences of not taking care of yourself over time, the blindness, the kidney failure. You say, you know what, I really need to stop eating the ice cream. Now remember, your doctor has given you a medication that took into account your blood sugars based on what you told them. Now you suddenly stop eating the ice cream. The medication could suddenly become too much for you, and your blood sugars could start bottoming out. Again, that depends on the type of medication. Some medications will do that more than others, and that's something you have to discuss with your doctor. So the critical point that I'm trying to make here is a consistent lifestyle is the best thing that you can do for yourself. You make your lifestyle choices, and when you make the lifestyle choices, if they're not working, go ahead and make different choices that you think will work for you better. Start exercising more, start eating better, cut off all the pop in your diet. But when you make those choices, bear in mind that the medications that you're taking could have an impact on your blood sugars because of those choices. So you need to continue checking your blood sugars and inform your doctor, hey, I've decided to go on a weight losing program. So I'm going to be losing 5 to 7% of my body weight over the next 3 months. I've hired a personal trainer or I've picked a certain diet. Make sure you check your blood sugars and see that you're in target. If you start dropping outside of your target, either staying too high or too low outside of your target, contact your physician and say, hey, I made these changes. Do I need to make changes in my medications too to compensate for the changes I've made in my lifestyle?